Hi guys, the name's J-Ro. The place is, or James. The place is the railroad tracks. I know it's not the forest, but we tried that. I forgot some stuff, and now I'm miles away from it, and I need the internet to upload this, so we're not going back there. The topic? Oh yeah, medicine. Free medicine that you can get. We'll get into that a little bit later. I just want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you only win maybe one time out of the week? Or maybe one time out of the whole day? And just life is full of a lot of losing? A whole lot of losing. I mean, like, for instance, if you're playing a baseball game in high school, like, let's say you win the game 4-0. Or say you win the game 4-1. But during the game, 4 players get a hit. The rest of them strike out each time. You only get 1 hit. Somebody gets hit by a pitch, has to go to the hospital after the game. You miss a catch, and then at the bottom of the ninth, frickin' Bobby Brown hits a home run, grand slam from the 3 people that actually got hits, only base hits. He's probably the only one that felt like he won that game that day. The other team, the whole team feels like they lost. And that happens in almost every walk in life, it seems. And that's why we need a lot of medication and significant others to help us with our anger and our depression. But this is something that you can do for completely free. And it's called forest bathing. There's the forest now. We were there earlier. If you've ever heard of it, it's a Japanese scientist. I forget exactly his name, but in 2004, he studied how the forest affected us because he always felt better inside the forest. What he found out was amazing, that the trees and the grass and all the plants inside the forest secrete oils out of their wherever they secrete oils out into the atmosphere that help them fend off bacteria. And he did a study where I can't remember how many people he used, but he measured their NK cells, which measures your immunity. Their NK cells went up by 50% just from being in the forest for 2 hours. Pretty amazing. Their creativity and concentration went up 50%. And this has been studied since 2004 up until now, when hospitals actually diffuse essential forest oils into their atmosphere. It's nothing the same like the forest, but it's something you can do for free. It's something that works better than any antidepressant. Said that in the book. It's something that'll keep you from going nuts after work. Like, don't you ever feel at work it's going nice and smooth for a little while, maybe a half hour, and then the shit just hits the fan. Happens every single time. Then you got to do a million things at once. There's no manager in sight. There's all kinds of stuff, like fast food industry. That happens a lot. And then you think, like, both sides, customer side, you think, oh, I wish I was the customer. Well, you don't know the customer. He probably came there at 3 when you were supposed to be slow. And all of a sudden there's a line out the door. And look at the deer. All of a sudden there's a line out the door, and by the time he gets his food, it's wrong, but there's still a line. He can't go back, so he's pissed off and he lost too. Life is full of a lot of losing, and some parents don't tell you that you're going to lose before you win. It was one of Judge Judy's big points in one of her cases, I remember, and she was right. If you tell a kid that you can go to college and be whatever you want, and don't say that it's going to be very hard and you're going to fail a lot of times, then you almost set them up for failure unless they have a strong personality, which I don't. I have an angry personality. I get angry very easily. That's why I go to the forest a lot. And I don't take medication. Well, not that kind of medication. Well, that's enough for now. Thank you guys, and good day.